This species right here is Quercus montana, or called chestnut oak or rock chestnut oak. It's a species that we do see in the Piedmont on dry, rocky slope areas, but is way more common in the mountains, a really important mountain species. And if you look at the bark, it's got this very deep furrows. This is not a species you're going to mistake for anything else, really, in the oak family. And so it tends to love these kind of dry, rocky areas. The leaves are also really distinctive. They don't have distinct lobes, but instead they have kind of a scalloped or crenate margin edge. So that's very, very distinctive. And this is an example. Remember, oaks have really variable leaves depending on whether they're in the sun or shade. But these leaves tend to have overall an obovate shape, slightly broader towards the tip than the base. And then they have this scalloped leaf edge. So I don't have any of the acorns because this is a white oak, and white oaks tend to drop their acorns in the fall, and it's late summer, so they are also really high wildlife value. So they're really, really large acorns. You should definitely check them out in the lab. But this is rock chestnut oak, Quercus montana. All right, all oaks are in the Fagaceae family. And although this is fairly closely related to white oak, this particular oak, Quercus montana, tends to retain a lot of branching, and so it doesn't have a really high wood value, but it is in the white oak group. So it's often harvested for and used for railroad ties, but not so much the fine furniture and barrel making that white oak is used for, although the wood has a lot of the same attributes with the sealed tyloses, which makes that wood watertight. So Quercus montana, chestnut oak, also called rock chestnut oak. Another old name for Quercus montana is Quercus prinus, so you might see it listed in some field guides that way. So really a lovely leaf and really huge acorns, so a great species to know.